Aurora Concepts, we offer full-service primary care. And we provide physicals for student athletes for every sport. Aurora Concepts, let us take care of you.
Everybody, welcome back. It's the Crossover Show brought to you by Aurora Concepts and Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Cherokee. So, who did we decide Chris Wallington was our player of the game for the ladies?
In the absence of a clear favorite, I guess it's Smith, Journey Smith, who
I liked number 11 for us. I mean, I think
the freshman.
The freshman, yes.
She was a revelation for me, Anaya Humphrey. We'll go ahead and name her the player of the game.
Yes.
And hopefully we will get to talk to them. They were gone before I could get to them. And so we never got a chance. Maybe we can visit at halftime. We will visit with Coach at halftime about the game.
But, yeah, let's go ahead and let's cross over now to the Rough Riders. The usual powerful center varsity has struggled this year, finishing with not many wins. We think we might have picked up a couple in the tournaments, but on the official scorecard, we haven't been able to put a W on the board.
Yeah.
We heard from Coach Munoz in the pre-game for the ladies and talked about this and just said that we're young and played some tough competition, but we're maybe starting to put things together. So we'll see what happens here. Our last game was a loss to Hallsville.
Yeah. And that's, you expect that. Hallsville's a big old powerful school. It's the kind of school we play often in pre-district and win, but not this year with the young fellas we have. Bullard, on the other hand, 16-7 in pre-district. Key wins over Lindale, Pine Tree, Spring Hill. Their losses, power schools, 2A and 3A, like Lipen, Gary, Caddo Mills, and Tuesday and Jefferson.
Right, we saw Jefferson. Yeah. I saw Jefferson.
Yeah, you saw
and
Jefferson.
that was
an eye-opener.
Yeah, that's a ball team there.
We talked to Munoz, and we don't have the recording. We talked to him live at halftime of the last game, so we told you what he said. That'll count as our coach talk. That's from JBA Financial. You always know where you stand with Coach John Black. He was a coach a long time ago. He was Shires' coach.
Yes, he was.
And he manages money with the best of them. We'll hear from Center Motor Company, who brought us our player of the game. We'll be right back to close up the crossover. When you think Center Motor Company, Billy Don, what do you think?
Trucks, and more trucks.
They have pre-owned vehicles.
Yep, and a lot of them's are trucks from all brands, makes, and models. But the Ford trucks, man, they got a fleet of them.
Yes, they do.
Come on down to the corner of Hutcherson and Hurst, Center Motor.
Everybody, welcome back again. It's the Wright Chrysler Aurora Concepts crossover show. We heard from Aurora Concepts.
Yeah.
We'll hear from Wright Chrysler in just a minute, but let's quickly do an injury report. You got anything?
100% for tonight's game, unless something has happened since yesterday, and I don't think it has. Rough Riders ready to play. Thank you from Hope Medical. They bring you hope.
Very good.
Good
let's
health care. And I want to say thank you for watching the crossover, brought to you by Wright Chrysler and Aurora Concepts. I guess we'll have the tip-off for you.
Yeah, we're going to hear from Wright Chrysler, and then we're going to tip this thing off.
Let's do that.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Center proudly supports all the students and schools of the Piney Woods. Stop by the lot and feel free to check out all the wonderful vehicles we have to offer, no matter what adventure you're planning on taking. We have a wide selection of used vehicles and a service department that can service your vehicle. Get all the info you need about your next vehicle online. That way you're prepared for your car deal when you hit the lot. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Center.
Hello, Rough Rider fans, and welcome to Center Basketball. We just had the Lady Rough Riders, and now here on Friday night, the men. In Game 1 of the district season, they had a long pre-district against quality competition. Tonight, they're still looking for their first win. For Bullard at 16-7, one of the best records of the district, although they closed district against the mighty Jefferson Bulldogs with a loss. Tonight, it's the Rough Riders against the Bullard Panthers looking for that first win in District 17. The Shelby Savings Bank tip-off is next. So if you need a new set of tires, Center Tire's the place to go? Check. What if you just need one tire repaired? Check. But what if your car needs an oil change or it needs to be aligned? Check and check. It's all there at Center Tire. People come to Covington Lumber Building and Supply because they have home construction projects, and one of those, plumbing projects. Covington's got you covered. They have the showers and the tubs to get you started, and they have all the different fixtures and lots of different choices to round out the project. Then they have the tools that you need to make things happen. It's all yours at Covington Lumber.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Everybody, welcome back. We have the national anthem playing. Again, just like in the ladies' game, we have a Bullard. I see him right there. Joe, if you can hear me, go ahead and get a pan over to see, get that young man that's singing the anthem.
O'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Again, very good.
I like that touch.
Just always good. All right, we get ready for the starting lineups here, perhaps. It looks like we are.
Starting lineups brought to you by Napa Auto Parts,
Yes.
right there on Hurst Street in Center. The big blue Napa hardware, auto parts store.
Right, it's a change in ownership, but you still have the same folks working in there. Some of those guys have been there for.
Manager Mike showed up in 1982.
Yeah.
And he's been there ever since. Good stuff.
First, let's meet the starting five for the visiting team.
So here's a starting five for the Rough Riders. You got that. Where is our?
Starting at guard, a 5'9" senior, number 2, Decaden Cooks.
Caden Cooks.
Here's the roster for you.
Starting at wing, a 6'4" senior, number 4, Zy Barnes.
Zacharias.
Yep, Zy Barnes, community senior, 6'4".
Senior, number 15, Izzy Jackson.
So Izzy Jackson, number 15, he's a senior.
Better switch. We got a chest.
Right. He could report in conversation there.
Right.
The Rough Riders are coached by Harrison, Alex Munoz, assistants Alex Munoz, Todd Ballman, and Al Davis.
That's the center starting lineup. It's not only where you go for auto parts, it's where you go for so many things that are sales that are put on for the sake of the community, and a lot of barbecues and whatnot in the parking lot. It's always been that way at the big blue Napa Auto Parts store. Now we'll find out who the starting for Bullard is.
Starting at forward, a 6'1" senior, number 5, Kay Craig.
Bullard is off to a good start this year.
At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 10,
They've only lost 7 games, winning 16, but they were playing 2A
Right.
and 3A, while we were playing some of the 5A and big boys. It's not apples to apples, but I would say they would be favored to win tonight.
Yeah, probably so. We'll see. Well, we'll see. The records are 0-0.
That's right.
Because we're starting district.
That's right. The Lady Riders, if you're just joining us, lost and played a very good game. I was impressed with their defense and their passing. They just didn't have.
Couldn't put it in the bucket.
Not after about the first 2 or 3 minutes.
If rebounds got a point
Right.
and assists got a point, then we might have won that game.
That's right.
But you got to put the ball in the hoop.
And that's runs counter. You normally hear coaches say, well, we just didn't do the little things. They did a lot of the little things. The big thing is put the ball in.
Yep.
So 0-3 for the Lady Riders as a district start. But currently these guys are looking for their first win. But if they make it, they're 1-0 in district. And we have the tip-off. And it's controlled by the Panthers. Passing it around early on. And strong defense.
Almost got it.
Riders took it away. They got it back. And while he was fighting for the ball, he loses it. I think that's Ishmael Jackson. That's number 15, yeah. The senior. And it's an early foul. But, boy, it was an effort foul. Caden Cummings, long pass over to Thigpen, back to Cummings. Then they get it inside to number 11. Nice move, but he's too far under the basket. And last touched by Bullard. So good defense. An athletic attempt by Thigpen under the basket, but he was just in the wrong spot. And the Riders on their first possession, 0-0 early on.
A little bit of pressure they're going to pick up at half court. Riders defeated. Really want to see the Caden Cooks. I mean, a great football player for the Rough Riders. Been anxious to see him on the basketball court.
And that is Jalen Moore controlling it. Long pass from Cooks. He's going for Zy Barnes. He got it there. It was knocked away by Bullard. So another try at it. So Decaden will inbound. Gets it into Zy. Back over to Moore. Moore in some trouble. Dribbles his way, still in trouble, looking. And had so much trouble, but the only thing he could do was pass it to Caden Cooks, who was almost out of bounds, and that's what ended up happening. Good one-on-one defense on Moore. Long pass knocked away by Cooks, reminiscent of football season. Oh, wait, last touch by Bullard. That's why you hear the boos. The Riders with a quick turnover. And
played a minute and a half and no score.
Yeah, right. Jalen Moore over to Cooks. Cooks waiting. It's Quincy Simmons, the senior, who makes a pass as Barnes makes a cut. And so the pass goes out of bounds. Bad communication. Unforced error, 0-0. Luke Alexander, we remember him from last year. Passing the ball, it's too much on the pass. Quincy Simmons with the ball. He throws it to two different Riders. Yep. Cooks decides he'll take it. Riders set their offense. Cooks drives, goes up, throws it back. From downtown, Moore's shot no good. Rebounded Bullard. 2 minutes in, no score. Here comes Cam Lane down the lane, all the way down the lane, up and no good. Fighting for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball between Moore and Paddock.
It's going to be Rider basketball.
Riders have the ball. And it's past 2 minutes and no score.
Of course, this is a Hiram Harrison special.
Right. That's right.
He'd love to have a 0-0.
Yeah, that would be kind of a win, wouldn't it? Yeah. Passing the ball around, they have a three-point shot way off, but the Riders get it back. Passing the ball around, they get it to Moore.
Nice
he goes
drive.
up for a shot, drive, no good. He gets his own rebound, no good. And Bullard gets it and fouled as Quincy Simmons' momentum carries his in.
Yeah, Quincy had a rebound underneath, but he couldn't collect it, the ball, and get a good shot off.
Second foul on the Riders. 2.5 minutes, no score, and most of the action has been under the Riders' basket. They just haven't been able, like the girls, to get it to fall. Of course, neither has Bullard. A long pass over to Caden Cummings in the corner for three, no good. He manages to get his own rebound, but he goes out of bounds.
Line. He stepped on the outline.
And then athletically manages to miss a photographer for Bullard. Well done, Cummings. That could have been ugly. Riders with the ball, though. Good defensive stand. Limiting them one shot. Moore with the ball. Passes it to Cooks. Now it's Jaden Evans in the game.
Give and go. Oh, we're going to turn it over.
He gave it away. Lane with the takeaway. This pass knocked away by Moore. Controlled by Cummings. Passing the ball around. Cummings likes the three-point. Gets it inside lane. Finds
nice
his man
pass.
inside. Good pass. Good defense. Rotates to it. They have to go back out. Cam Lane drives.
Whoa,
walks and passes. Shot no good, and more good defense from the Riders. Ja'Kalen Barnes passes to Zy Barnes. Back to Ja'Kalen Barnes. He dribbles in, makes the fake, puts the shot up. No good.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
It's half the quarter has passed and no score.
Yeah, neither team can buy a basket here early.
Luke Alexander passes it over to Drake Thigpen. Thigpen back to Alexander. Over to Cummings for an NBA three. No good. The rebound up. It's one of the Barneses, number 3.
Timeout called, Rough Riders.
Good timeout by Hiram Harrison. That gives us a chance to catch our breath. Half the quarter gone by, 0-0. We'll be back.
The Friday night lights are shining, and we are teaching driving. CDL Training Academy is your resource to a better career. Come and get trained and get tested right here in Henderson, Texas. CDL Training Academy. Visit our Henderson, Texas office or online at cdllearn.com.
Excuse me, sir, could you help me with something? Sure. What can I help you with? No, my wife, she wants my bathroom to change. She says it's a little too plain. Unfortunately, if it can't be done with a hammer, I don't know what to do. Well, could I ask, where do you live? Well, usually in a house, but sometimes in the truck from time to time. No, what city? Center, Texas. It's not in the center, though. No problem. In Center, Texas, people call Ricky Andrews Construction for all their construction needs.
All right, here we go, Riders. Oh, almost a turnover, and it is a turnover. Good play by Bullard.
Yes, really good play. And the first basket by Luke Alexander, set up by Caden Cummings, who just so active on the defensive side so quick. Got in the way of the inbound pass and managed to control it. Now it's 2-on-1. Good decision by Barnes to throw the ball off the knee of Cummings. But that's been something that we've noticed from the pre-district is we don't really have the A-grade ball handler, and so pressure works against the Riders. Ball inside. Back outside. Here comes, that was Moten. Sorry, that was Evans, who gets it back outside. The shot's no good. We'll see who last touched it. So a long shot, no good.
Looks like Bullard's got a rowdy student fan section over there.
We'll get a shot of that student fan section right there. It's over in the corner. You can see them.
They're
the
standing.
ones standing, making the noise, and it makes a difference. Makes a difference. By himself in the corner is Thigpen. Decides against taking the shot. Now he has the ball. Passes it to Evans. Evans back to Thigpen. Thigpen takes the three from downtown. No good. Nice rebound put back in from Cage Karanek. Cage Karanek. That's more of a fullback name. But pressuring the ball handlers. Cooks gives it up. The defense comes back in. Christus Barnes, the sophomore, blocks the shot, but also gets a lot of arm with it.
No, they're going to call a charge.
A charge. So it was the offensive foul. Excellent, Christus Barnes. 4-0. They get the ball. Oh, risky pass across the line. By himself in the corner is Zai, and it's down from downtown. Thank you, Dr. Collard. My eyes feel better already. I'm seeing 2020. Downtown from the Dr. Collard three-point line.
Nice play by Barnes.
He steals his own. He steals the back. And a foul on the way back as Thigpen's trying to get the ball back. So what just happened? Zai gets the three-pointer. Bullard on the way back gets it picked by Zai. And then Bullard fouls to try to get the ball back. So 3 good things in a row, 4-3 game, 2:25 in the quarter. Christus Barnes, the sophomore, with the ball. He gets across the line.
Nice move. Nice dribble.
Cummings all over him. He goes up high. He's blocked. Zai gets the rebound, but it's stolen by Lambert. A nice extra pass. And Nick Lambert with the points with the extra pass from Cummings, and he's fouled after the shot left his hand.
They're going to talk about that if it's the high school version of a flagrant.
Right. And
I wish Zai would have just taken that ball back up. He's so tall. I know we don't get the close-up shot because we have somebody standing right in front of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hey, we just got an assist. Appreciate it.
Yes, appreciate that. Oh, yes, sir.
And nice folks here. Yeah, and so you see the technical foul free throw.
Unfortunately, I do not have a problem with that call.
Right. Yeah. The foul a little bit too late, but they missed the shot. So.
But they get the ball though.
It's almost like a safety almost.
Yeah, 100% correct call though. I'm afraid.
Bullard with the ball, passing it around. Up by 3 with 2 minutes to go. A very low-scoring first quarter because of excellent defense. Moving the ball. It's a really good passing team. Karanek gets it out to Cummings, who finally puts it in from downtown, and it's 9-3. Stoppage on the play. Not sure why. Referees wanting to control the game. And so the Riders, with only 1 3-point basket to show in the first quarter, moving down court. Have Jacaden Barnes over to Jaden Evans, number 11. He was being pressured, and
they're going to call a foul on Bullard.
Yeah, 21, Cage Karanek was a little too close, but the strategy generally seems to be working to pressure the Rough Rider ball handler.
Well, what happens there, you can't dribble back. You can't retreat into that corner there.
The inside pass to Jacaden Barnes is another foul on 21, Karanek, who gets his hand in to knock the ball away, and that's 2 quick fouls on him. He'll leave the game.
Right, and that's 4 fouls on Bullard here.
Replaced by William McCord. The 3-point shot is rebounded and is put up and put in by Jacaden Barnes. 2 for the Riders, 9-5. What a way to make a living.
That's right.
1:24 to go in the first quarter. Alexander to Cummings in the corner. Bounces off. Big rebound by number 10, Thigpen, who puts it back. It's taken away from him.
It's blocked by 3 by Jalen Barnes.
And Jalen Moore knocks the ball away from behind. So good defense. But Bullard with 67 seconds on the clock gets another shot. Bryson Nix in the game for Bullard, as does William McCord for 3, no good. Up, big rebound for Jalen Moore. Controls the ball, minutes to go. Moore with the ball. Stops, surveys. Setting the offense. That's Zy Barnes with it. Jalen Moore, sophomore, kind of controlling the action. He looked
Gives
around.
up his dribble. Got to get to somebody. There we go.
He looked for help, and the help had already left. And getting his hand in is Caden Cummings.
No, over and back.
Over and back. So the ball landed on the other side of the midcourt line with 34 seconds to go. And pressure defense caused that. Great day in the morning. A defensive struggle. 9-5 here, 30 seconds to go. A three-pointer from Cummings, and that one is all but good. Good rebound, put back, no good. Bryson Nix had everything but the shot. 20 seconds to go, Riders with the ball. Jaden Evans bounces it into Barnes, passes it out. Riders on the drive. A pass, loses it, gets it back, tries to come back up. Reverse layup in for Jaden Barnes with 6 seconds to go. 9-7, 2-point game. 4 seconds. The pass, the last minute three-pointer is up and good at the buzzer. Most dramatic thing that happened was the last half second of the quarter. 12-7 as the first quarter comes to a close here in Bullard.
For over a generation, Tomlin Insurance Store has provided life, home, ranch, and farm insurance for the people of Shelby County. Beginning with Judge John Tomlin and his wife Ann, new owners Matt and Mallory Snyder have cut the ribbon on a new tradition, providing insurance for farm families by farm families. In Shelby County, that's a tradition worth protecting. Tomlin Insurance Store.
Everybody, welcome back. Get ready to start the second period. So on our sheet here, talk about Mooney's Emporium, my favorite store in Center Texas.
Yeah, I had a good visit and found some good stuff for a family member for Christmas. I just couldn't buy for it. Didn't know what to do. Wasn't going in there to find it for them, but there it was.
Yep.
Because they have unusual, great stuff there.
I mean, with the Super Bowl coming around the corner, all the goody food things they've got there.
Yeah.
Need to go pay a visit there. It's Mooney's Emporium there on the square right next to the what used to be the Big Red Hardware store.
America's controversy-free national holiday.
Yeah.
Super Bowl coming up soon.
Got to be 5'7" at least to be on the halftime show.
Yeah. So Bullard passing the ball around. They got a prayer answered by this guy Cummings at the end of the quarter. From the top of the key, another three-pointer, no good. Fortunately, so far, they've had the one good luck three-pointer and not that much else. Rough
Jump
Riders
ball.
get the ball on the rebound. It's a jump ball. They maintain possession.
Good hustle by Bullard to force the jump ball, and it puts the possession arrow back in favor of Bullard.
To Caden Cooks, over to Zy. Zy Barnes finds Jacalyn Barnes, and then Moore with a turnaround jumper. He was a little further away than he thought. Misses the shot. Easy rebound for Bullard, who's up by 5. Nice no-look pass into William McCord. McCord to Alexander, who wants the three. They just clutter him over, but they find Cummings from outside. He misses it. Good rebound. Pass to Bryson Nix, who gets it back to Cummings. In the corner, uncontested Nick Lambert, nothing but net. That's what they do, Shires. That's what they did last year. Keep passing it around until they finally find someone unguarded.
Yep.
It's easy to say always keep somebody on them, but when the ball is away from that corner and suddenly it's kicked out, what do you do? 15-7 the score. A timeout on the court. Gives me a chance to say nice things about Rough Rider Oil and Lube, where I just went before my big trip to New Mexico with the boys. Got the car ready to go. Wanted to make sure that everything was ready. They took care of me like they always do at Rough Rider Oil and Lube every Rough Rider game.
And that was the Rough Rider timeout. That's going to be our second timeout that we have taken. So do we want to hear from one sponsor? Why don't we hear from Bird Forestry?
I like it.
Do you own a plot of land? If you do, no matter what the size or the makeup of that plot, Bird Forestry needs to be on your side. They like to say, it's your forest. Let Bird Forestry help you manage it.
All right, buddy, welcome back. We see Coach Harrison and other coaches. Coach telling them something. He's coaching them up.
He saw something over there.
Yeah.
Right now, Bullard has doubled the points of the Riders, but that's because of 3 3-pointers. 9 of their 15 have come from the Dr. Collard line. The Riders have hit a 3-pointer so far, but that's not going to do it against the Bullard Panthers, who are so good, always from downtown. And they don't even have a Dr. Collard. Rough Riders get the ball in. They get it into the sophomore Barnes. He misses the shot. Even though he had position, he misses the layup. And Luke Alexander gets the rebound. Cummings over to Lambert. Defense pursuit. McCord to Nix. To Alexander. Bounce pass
steal.
taken away.
Good steal by Barnes.
Barnes steals it. It's controlled.
Christus Barnes. We got several Barneses. So
Yeah.
we can't just say Barnes.
Number 11, Jaden Evans goes up. It's Jordan Evans. He goes up for the shot, and he's fouled on the way. Bryson Nix on the foul, and that's 6. I believe this is the Rough Riders' first trip to the Chris Mayfield State Farm free throw line, and it's up and in, courtesy of number 11, Jordan Evans.
Like I'm saying, I'm going to petition the school to put a paint in the paint in the lane, the face of Chris Mayfield.
Oh, that would be awesome. Like you dribble the ball right on his
right over his nose.
One free throw. It's a 7-point game, and the Rider defense challenged again early in the second quarter. Paddock over to Lambert. McCord with the ball. Back to Lambert. Lambert. Drive, stops, tries to pass, it's knocked away. It's controlled, though, by Paddock on the loose ball. So Bullard keeps it. McCord, top of the key, with Evans on him. No, defense converges. He's in trouble. He throws the ball away to Moore. Good defense. Well, that is Hiram Harrison defense for sure. The Caden Cooks with the ball. Now over to Moore, the sophomore floor leader. Cooks now has it at the top, courtesy of Jordan Evans. Doesn't see anything he likes. He's waiting. Now under 5 minutes. Shot put up. Oh, just missed by Jalen Moore, but it was a one-shot possession as Bullard comes back down. Good pass, almost knocked away. And how did Bennett Paddock make that shot? They had knocked the ball away. He had lost control of it. He bumped it in with his forearm, it looked like. An incredible effort there. 17-8, 9-point game. Jalen Moore with the ball. Top of the key, looking, finding Christus Barnes. His pocket is picked by the very cagey Caden Cummings, who misses the layup, so he takes the 3. And that one doesn't go either. So 2 shots by number 44. That's
we should have somebody down the court.
Long outlet pass, but it's contested, and he's fouled. Jalen Moore with a chance. Good defense, but the foul, probably a good foul, sending Moore to the line with his team down by 9. Want to say thank you to the Piney Woods school sponsors that follow their team. Down Home Storage follows the Shelbyville Dragons. And First National Bank Tenaha follows the Tigers when our partner Larry carries them. Rancho Grande Timpson has the Bears tonight. It's the first time the Bears have been covered this season by Larry and our team.
All right, so are we in Jacksonville or Bullard?
This is Bullard.
Well, why are they doing the Florida State
I
chant?
don't know. The Panthers don't do that. Well, the Riders get one of the two free throws to fall, 17-9. 8-point game. And here comes number 5. That's Cade Craig.
Riders trap. They're going to get a foul called on them. It'll be their first foul of the period, so.
Yeah, the Rough Riders have been playing clean.
Halfway through.
I called number 5 for Bullard, Cam Lane. That's center's number 5. Cade Craig is the player. And now Nick Lambert driving it, dumps it over to Paddock.
Looks like they're going to call a foul on the floor.
On the floor.
Before the shot.
I think it's on number 3, Jacalyn Barnes.
Second team foul on the Rough Riders. That's 2 team fouls for each Bullard and center. We're over halfway gone, so not a huge concern for either
Good
team.
defense by center, knocked away by Barnes,
Oh,
controlled
the shot blocked.
by Barnes, but the shot blocked. No look pass, shot goes up, goes in, and it's a foul. Hoop of the harm for the Bullard Panthers. It was not a bad foul. Only thing bad about it is the shot fell. Good shot, good play by Bennett Paddock, who goes to the State Farm Chris Mayfield free throw line. It's already a 10-point game, trying to get it to 20.
Not quite 20. Get them to 20 points.
Yeah, to 20 points. And again, it feels like the girls' game in that this is a very hard-fought defensive battle. It doesn't seem like it's a 10-point game, but it is. Riders just can't get the basket to go in, the ball to go in the basket. Jordan Evans with the ball. Guarded by Carnes. He gets inside, he goes up, and he's fouled, but it doesn't go in. We're going to have to make it happen from the line. To this point, the Riders have been able to get 1 out of 2. Good drive, though, by the sophomore Evans. He goes to the Chris Mayfield State Farm line. We could use a little good neighbor love here, Mr. Mayfield. And you're right. The student section's doing the tomahawk chopping their Panthers.
That's one thing I saw that's in Jacksonville.
You never hear a Panther do that. They don't do that. Nice free throw, despite the Indians from Bullard. Riders get it to double digits, 19-10.
Well, you think they're to make some kind of growl or
Number 3 in Montoya for Bullard, and that's again 1 for 1. We're 50% from the line. Every shooter has gone 1 for 2. 3 minutes to go. Bullard pushing it. Up by 9. Good defense. They take it back out. That's Cade Craig. Trying to get around.
Nice spin move.
Good move. Good defense, but Cooks touches him. And that's the 4th foul on the Rider team here with just about 3 minutes to go, and it'll be Montoya to inbound the ball.
Yep, now the Riders in trouble.
And next one, they're in the penalty. Nice inbound pass. That's Koronek. Almost like
stepped on the line.
Good. So the Riders find their defense. And I see the ladies that look like they're getting ready to leave. That may mean that we miss out on our interview with Coach Smith during the Farmers State Bank halftime. I talked to his agent. His agent said he'd be here. Riders down 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Cooks to Barnes.
Nice shot.
And a nice feathery touch. That's a hard shot. He went up and over the defense. It's a 7-point game, 19-12. Montoya. Oh, it gets the ball taken away by Cooks, but it was on Barnes. As Cooks took the ball, Barnes made the foul. And now they'll go to the line. That's the 5th foul. And for the rest of the second quarter, that's what'll happen. Montoya going to the line. Farmer State Bank halftime. Coming up next, we hope to talk to Coach Smith about the girls' game, which feels a lot like this one. It was relatively close in the first half. It felt closer than it was, and then a spurt in the third quarter, and the Bullard girls were gone. A close fourth quarter, but just a spurt.
Right, that spurt in the third period, Bullard's able to build that lead that the Riders could never really cut into.
Montoya 1 for 2 from the line, makes it an 8-point game with a little over 2 minutes to go in this first half. And there's more. Of course, we start the halftime show with the JBA Financial Investment halftime investment with our first interview of the year with Coach Munoz. The Riders spin into trouble, and to get out
Rider
of it,
basketball, yeah.
It's knocked away by Montoya, but good defense causes that.
Well, the officials done a good job tonight. Just take a moment to thank them for what they do. It is not you don't do that to make friends and get Christmas cards.
Nope. And you don't do it to get rich.
No.
I mean, they're paid, but nobody's driving the Lexus.
If they are, it ain't because of the salary here they get here.
Okay, loose ball. It's captured by Cooks, who goes up, and the defense moves him so far away from his shot, he hits the side of the backboard. $1:49 to go. The defense gets the ball back to Bullard. That's Cade Craig. Over to Coronek.
It should be a travel.
Managed to keep from traveling and
No,
bounces the ball off of Zai's foot.
That's right. That's what happened.
96 seconds left in the half.
Montoya, the shortest guy on the court, is going to inbound.
He gets it in to Coronek, who gets a beautiful pass into the streaking Paddock, who lays it in. That was a nice play. 10-point game, 22-12. That was pretty. Like they practice it. Jalen Moore, the sophomore, gets around his defender, finds Barnes for a Dr. Collard three. It's a little too far. Rebound, one-shot possession, and here comes Craig. Moving down, the Euro step pass, backwards to number 10 for the three, no good. Center with the ball, can they control it? Moore takes it, can't control it. Rebound, center, back out to Moore, over for a two-pointer for Cooks. He misses a third try, good rebound, and he goes up for the shot. He's fouled, no good. So 3 shots. Can't get him to go in, and he'll go to the Chris Mayfield State Farm free throw line, but 3 shots. All close, almost. Christus Barnes to the line. First one is money, 22-13. Keeps the lead now into single figures, 49 seconds to go. Have a substitution with Moten, the junior, coming in. And again, it's 1 for 1. To get the Ishmael Jackson is the player who came in. It wasn't Moten, it was Jackson. He goes in to contest for the ball, and instead of jump ball, like I hoped, it was a foul. And so that sends them to the free throw line on the other side with almost no time passing. Chris Mayfield, free throw line kind to Drake Thigpen. We'll start the Farmer State Bank halftime with our halftime investment with Coach Munoz, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll visit with Coach Smith. So a lot to talk about here in the halftime program coming up. Second shot is good. So it's 25-13, 12-point game. Sorry, 24-13. 11-point game. Riders with the ball. Top of the key is Jacalen Barnes. He drives, he's thwarted, and he travels. Hoping for the foul, got the travel instead, so good defense by Bullard. And Shires, you just get the feeling when we go inside, nothing good's gonna happen.
No.
We've gotten in there, but we haven't gotten anything to really happen. Quincy Simmons in for Jacalen Barnes. And Zacharias Barnes comes back in as well. Jordan Evans sits down for the last 30 seconds. Cade Craig with the ball. Passes over to Thigpen. Back to Craig. Oh, here comes the three-point shooter Cummings. He passes it out, though. 15 seconds. Pass knocked away by Barnes with 13 ticks. Still Bullard's ball. Caden Cummings to inbound. Bullard wanting to increase the 11-point lead. Long pass. And Ishmael Jackson running down the inbound pass, loses his balance. And for the second.
They're going to discuss what to do about this.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure who the foul should be on in this case.
Those guys right there talking it over. I didn't really see a foul. He was off balance. And so if something.
Well, the Bullard player actually ran into him. Because you're right, he jumped for the ball, missed, falls down. And they're going to leave it the way it was.
Well, that's too bad. Because that sends Bullard to the free throw line again. And that's Cade Craig who drains it. And a dozen points. Patrick Moore in the game to wrap up the last 11 seconds.
Good news is this is going to give the Rough Riders the time to come down and get a shot.
And
no good.
Missed, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and I haven't seen yet. It's going to be white ball. Bullard gets the ball back.
That's unfortunate.
Long outlet pass, 8 seconds. Pass over to, and then back to number 5 for the killer three-pointer. They miss it. Puts up a prayer. Bennett Paddock, but that one falls incomplete. Thank goodness for the Rough Rider cause. It's a 12-point game. While Kevin Smith comes around, we're going to visit. Hey, if you would, please give that to your boy Munoz. We're going to talk to him first, Coach Smith. Well, Munoz, it's the kind of game we come to expect from the Bullard Panthers when we play them. Give me your thoughts.
Yeah, we just got to continue to play. We got to play good defense. We got to continue to close out on the shooters. We got to allow second chance points and rebounds, and we got to make sure we contest the shots. And importantly, when we're on the offensive end, is we just got to get into some sort of offensive rhythm, get into an offense where we're all on the same page, and finish some shots at the rim. We've had some good looks. We just missed them. We got to finish those.
Has that been something that we've struggled with? Are the small shots getting them to go in?
Yes, sir. We've struggled with that a little bit. We worked on it a lot this week, and hopefully, we're hoping that eventually they'll start falling for us. I mean, we're getting good looks. That's the positive end. We just got to make sure we finish those things on the offensive side.
Well, thank you for coming by as always. That's your JBA halftime investment. It's time for the Farmer State Bank halftime show. We'll be right back to talk to Coach. While people head to either the exit or the concession stand, right there is Coach Smith. Can you hear me okay, Coach?
Yes, sir.
That's great. And he's even hitting the spot. He's looking at the camera instead of me. You are coach somewhere about media. That's awesome. Well, Coach, the ladies' game felt closer than it was the whole time. What are your thoughts on the way you performed?
Well, I thought effort-wise, I told the team I'm not disappointed in the effort. I thought we left it out there on the field.
We did too.
Offensively, we seemed like we were kind of scattered a little bit, like we wasn't confident and sure what we were supposed to be doing. It seemed like we would start a play and then stop halfway through and do something else. We seemed like we was kind of a little discombobulated, if you would, trying to execute an offense, which led to them getting easy steals and fast, transition buckets. That's what I thought was the difference of the game.
Is that kind of discombobulation, does that happen, or is that something they were doing to kind of make it that way?
No, they just jumped back in a 2-3 zone. We had prepared for it, but again, we would start to run the play, and then one girl wouldn't execute something, and then it make the other girls feel like they have to fill in, and it just afterwards I asked them, they were just confused, and ultimately it seemed like it was a lack of communication on the court. When I would call the play, the person close to me would hear it, guards maybe wouldn't hear it, or the far side didn't hear it, and so, they were trying to run the last play they ran instead of the one that we called. So it was some miscommunication and confusion is what it seemed like ultimately boiled down to.
But what energetic defense. I mean, you guys really, all the way through, and even when the game was out of reach, still defense was impressive.
Yeah, I was pleased with the defensive effort, which was one of the things that we did want to make sure we did. I can check that off the list that we did improve. But it's like we pick up one thing and drop another. So we've got to make sure we execute on both sides for the duration of the game.
Well, thank you for coming by and visiting with us, and we'll talk to you again. Coming up on Tuesday, who we got? Russ, is that right?
Yeah, we got Russ.
All right, well, we look forward to that. We'll see you at home.
All right, thanks.
That's Kevin Smith, who looked at the right camera the whole time, Shad. The whole time. He has a Baylor education, All right, well, that's our coach talk from the last game, and we're really glad to hear from him. We'll hear from Dr. Collar, we'll hear from Elite Hair Design, and we'll be back with East Texas Automotor halftime analysis of the boys during the Farmers State Bank halftime. What do you do when the world gets a little blurry? When the eyes aren't exactly doing what they once did? You need a little focus. In Center, Texas, that focus is on the Center Square, right next to the Rio, the beautiful and historic offices of Dr. Charles Collard. If it's frames or contacts you're looking for, or if it's a more serious problem, Dr. Collard can help you. Dr. Charles Collard in Center.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It's the Farmer State Bank halftime show here, live from Bullard, Texas. Or is it Bullard, or are we in Tallahassee?
They're doing the tomahawk chop, and they're the Panthers. There's no and Panthers. Don't Panthers run around in the woods?
Yeah, I'm not sure what they do.
And that's, I don't know what you do. I guess roar, but. That's been strange, but Bullard has played well. Let's talk a little bit East Texas Automotor analysis. What could the Rough Riders do differently?
I mean, we're not hitting our inside shots. We're just not. I mean, we've missed a lot of shots.
We're getting the position, but honestly, we get the position, and even as we do, I'm thinking this is going to be a tough shot.
Yeah.
There have been no clean looks. A lot of that is because of Bullard's defense.
Yeah.
But the looks we've gotten, we haven't been able to make them. And then the outside shot has been streaky, whereas Bullard, they really haven't lit things up, but they've been good enough to score 25, which you would think, okay, 25 points, we'll take that. But the Rough Riders have scored half that, 13. So
it's not on the defensive side, I don't think.
Yeah, I agree.
think that we've just not able to really consistently hit any shots. And we've missing some layups, which is something we don't normally do.
Right. We will hear from East Texas Auto Motor, the official auto garage mechanics of the Rough Rider broadcast team. We'll be back to wrap up the Farmers State Bank halftime.
When it's broken, it's got to be fixed. You've got to get from one place to the next. But wouldn't it be great if you didn't have to take out a loan to get it repaired? Don't worry, there's East Texas Auto.
Here at East Texas Auto, you can be reassured that your vehicle will be well taken care of and serviced, as communication and transparency are our #1 drivers.
Find them on Highway 96 North.
Farmers State Bank, un nombre que conoces y en que puedes confiar. Somos sus vecinos y compañeros comunitarios. Estamos comprometidos a cumplir sus necesidades financieras, proveyendo soluciones bancarias para sus préstamos, hipotecarios, comerciales o personales. Con 120 años de servicio a nuestra comunidad, somos parte de sus rodeos, hipotecas y festivales locales. Queremos que sepas que estamos aquí para ayudarte. Visítenos en fsbctx.bank o ven a vernos hoy. Farmers State Bank, mejorando vidas y cumpliendo sueños.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We get ready to wrap up the Farmers State Bank halftime show. We're folks trying to help us with our.
This fella right here is worried because I've been standing in a chair, and he's like worried about that. He was saying we can move that garbage can next to him, and we can move your table. I appreciate that. There have been a lot of folks that have come and they've been worried about us.
I know it's good, but on the other hand, there's somebody. If we go over there, somebody they'll feel the need to be right there. So we're okay.
No way to avoid it. Thanks to our halftime sponsors, Elite Hair Design, East Texas Auto Motor, Abundant Love Ministry, and to our title sponsor, Farmers State Bank. It's time for the Ray Jones keys to the second half. Marlon and Michael would love for you to come talk to them about a brand new Chevrolet. Yep. The keys to a car. We're worried about the keys to the game. What are they, Shires?
I mean, just get some offensive flow and rhythm. Maybe the new basket down here will help.
Yeah, and maybe we'll get some good shots for you, some homemade video.
Yeah.
And that'll be a
I mean, I think we need to continue to play great defense like we've been doing, but just get it inside. And maybe, I don't know, have Simmons in a little more. I mean, we're beefier than them for the most part.
There's physical advantages that we haven't taken advantage of. So. Well, there you go. That's the Farmers State Bank halftime program. We'll hear one more time from Farmers State Bank, and we'll be back with the second half on NETSN.
Whether it's with family and friends or just some time to yourself, summer is better on the water. And Farmers State Bank has exactly what you need to make those dreams come true. Learn more at fsbctx.bank.
All right, everybody. 14 seconds to go here before we start the third period. Who do we need to talk about? Tammy Steptoe Realty, my favorite sponsor of all time.
Tell people why she's your favorite.
Because when you heard back in the radio days, when I heard the Tammy Steptoe step to the sideline, that meant I got to talk.
That's right. And it wasn't just talk. You had a special report.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, she supports all of our teams. She's a part of Larry's broadcast and ours as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anybody out there that knows more about the comps and how to sell, price your house than Tammy Steptoe.
Well, they've gotten right to it, and Bullard inbounds the pass, moves it in, and gets a good up-close layup to extend their lead to 14, 27-13 over the Riders. They've scored twice the points. And there's another good example. You saw the Rough Rider coming in for a shot. It was Ja'Kalen Barnes, but there was a big defender right in his way, so he stopped, passed it out, and in doing, they locked it up for a jump ball. It's Rough Riders' possession, but it won't be next time. Christus Barnes driving in, goes all the way, puts it up, and is he going to be fouled?
Be fouled, yes.
Okay. But again, you got to Bullard is making the Rough Riders earn every basket from the line. They're just not going in. Sometimes it's a clean defense, sometimes it's a foul. But Barnes misses this one. To this point, the Riders are 50% from the line, best I can tell. They've gone 1 for 1 every time. He misses the first one for that to stay consistent. He's got to hit this one, and he does. 50% from the line, not terrible, but every time they go up, they either seem to miss or they go to the line and hit one. So they're getting 1 point baskets.
There we go.
Tipped away. Coach tips it away, goes in, and finally we get.
Lucky we did not get a.
That really could have been a charge, but it wasn't. As he lowered his shoulders, it's the first uncontested basket in a while.
Well, I don't know that the Bullard defender was still
set. Yeah, and good defense causes another turnover. Jalen Moore gets the ball, but it was caused by his teammates.
He's going to get that one. Coach needs to talk to him about that. We cannot do that.
So Alexander gets set, draws the charge.
Now, he was definitely set that time, but we were definitely creating the contact, but you can't do it that aggressively.
Brian, let's see, that's number 5, Cade Craig with the ball. It's the give and go. He zips a shot outside to their sharpshooter who misses it, and they come down with a jump ball.
Should be a jump ball, yeah.
Caden Cummings misses the shot. Thigpen and one of the Riders wrestled with the ball. Jump ball belongs to Bullard. Early third quarter, 11-point lead for Bullard. Riders were on a 3-point run until the charge. And now Bullard tossing it back and forth between Craig and Alexander, who decides to take a shot, misses. Long rebound. It's, well, Moore gets the ball to Zai. Passes it back to Moore from downtown. Oh, good
off the
shot.
Front of the rim.
Close.
That was going to go.
Cade Craig with the coast-to-coast rebound and puts it in. Cade Craig finds the lane. 29-16, 13-point game.
Riders really need to get this into single digits by the end of the period.
They do. Oh, ball knocked away into the hands of Thigpen. Back to Craig, who misses the shot. And
nice defense.
They take the rebound away. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you saw that coming, didn't you? Jalen Barnes puts his forearm out to push off.
Now the officials are going to be looking for
right,
it.
Yeah. And you can see Coach trying to communicate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad. Takes the opportunity away. Down 13. Bullard with the ball. And that's Thigpen, who gives it to Craig, gets in the air, finds Cummings. Back to Craig, and a three-point from downtown, nothing but net. Cade Craig, silky smooth. Rough Riders have 16. Bullard has exactly twice that. Here comes the drive.
Ooh.
Keeps his pivot. Finds Christus, who misses the three-pointer. Cade Craig with the ball and the rebound, pushing it up, switches hands over to Alexander, back to Craig, who drives. He's feeling it, and he puts it in. The last 7 points coming from Craig. The Rough Riders with a careless pass, unforced error, and that's what causes the kind of record that the Rough Riders have had. They've had such good defense, such good energy, and then opposing team goes on a run, lose your concentration. The coach calls timeout to try to get things fixed. It's 34-16. Rough Riders down.
Shelby Savings Bank has come a long way since it was established in 1982, and the good folks that work at Shelby Savings Bank really enjoy doing things in the community and for the community. And they would like to encourage everyone to please shop local. For all your banking needs, please visit these wonderful Shelby Savings Bank locations, with 2 locations in Center, locations in St. Augustine, Palestine, and Lindale.
So if you need a new set of tires, Center Tire's the place to go? Check. What if you just need one tire repaired? Check. But what if your car needs an oil change or it needs to be aligned? Check and check. It's all there at Center Tire.
All right, buddy. Welcome back. What you got going, Wallace?
Is this my camera?
Yes, it's your
I
camera.
have such a good shot of the team and their coach talking during the break. But I don't know, what do you think he was saying?
Stop making offensive fouls. That's what I'd be saying.
Stop doing what you're doing and do something else.
Yes,
That would be coaching advice. Well, it's Bullard with the ball. Got a big lead. Rough Riders, it's still early, but they're going to need a run, and a run starts with defense. It gets the ball inside, and it won't be on this possession. As the best player in the game right now is number 5, Cade Craig, who finds Paddock inside. Oh, wow. Did you see that block from Paddock?
Yep.
That was 11 on 11 as Jordan Evans was going up and was whacked away. Quincy Simmons, the senior, in the ball game now for the Riders. He gets the ball, he fakes, and it's taken away from him as he's faking. It's lost by Cummings. On the other end, here comes number 2.
There we go.
He gets the ball to fall.
Oh.
Or they call a charge, and it could have gone either way. Cook's a little out of control.
I don't know about that one, but hey.
So that's the 3rd foul in the quarter for Center, and 2 of them are charges. And I think we got away with one.
Yep.
Into Karanek and Cummings. Long pass down. Nice defense as Christus hits it over to Zai. Back to Christus. He goes up, but see the defense right at the last minute. Cummings knocks it away. Cooks almost got the ball back. Thigpen going inside, spinning, shooting, and it's in over Quincy Simmons. 38-16. Rough Riders haven't scored since early in the quarter when they scored 3. They were 13 at halftime. Cooks with the ball, head fake, back to Barnes. There's 4 Barneses on the team. This is Christus Barnes to Zy Barnes, back to Decaden Cooks, who puts the ball up, can't go. Put back, won't go. And second try, Bullard gets the rebound, pulling up for 3. Caden Cummings puts a 3-point dagger in the quarter, 41-16. Jalen Moore with the ball. Passes it over to Cooks for 3 points. From the 3-point line, no good. Good rebound, though, by number 30. And he can't get it to go.
Dadgum, we can't buy a basket.
Just like the ladies, everything worked. Except getting the shots to fall. From the NBA 3-point line, Caden Cummings said, yep, I can do it. I can do it. And a desperation timeout with only 1 to go for Coach Harrison, seeing the first district game slip away.
All right, folks, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
People come to Covington Lumber Building and Supply because they have home construction projects, and one of those, plumbing projects. Covington's got you covered. They have the showers and the tubs to get you started, and they have all the different fixtures and lots of different choices to round out the project. Then they have the tools that you need to make the things happen. It's all yours at Covington Lumber. You know that Ace Hardware of East Texas is all the hardware you need, but there's a lot of other things they have too. Fun things for your camping trips. Fun things to wear when you go outside. For the 4th of July barbecue, to the house warming in the fall, to your Christmas shopping and clothes for all year long, it's Ace Hardware, the helpful place of East Texas.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Let's go with 2:30 to go here in the third period. Bullard was just a barrage of three-pointers. Has really opened this thing up. For Barnes for a Dr. Carr three-pointer, it's off the front of the rim, no good. Bullard hot, Riders can't buy a basket.
Yep. 6 minutes into the half, Rough Riders have scored 3. But man, they've played aggressive defense. The points that Bullard has earned, they've earned it. Making shots, making the extra pass. It hasn't been easy. Number 4, Bryson Nix, in for Paddock. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. It was the same way for the ladies, wasn't it? The third quarter, it was still a game. The advantage was Bullard, but after the third quarter, it just didn't look like it was possible for the purple to come back. That's what it's looking like for the guys, too. Get the ball inside. Nice spin move. Cooks gets people in the air, puts up a shot, but again, the defense isn't good enough to where the shot doesn't fall. Draws the foul. He'll go to the State Farm free throw line where the Riders are still exactly 50%. Every shooter has gone 1 for 1, 1 for 2. Looking for only the 4th point in the half from the Chris Mayfield State Farm free throw charity stripe. And everything but the net. Second free throw is in. They've kept that 50%, 44-17. Nick Lambert, number 0, with the ball. Zy Barnes covering him. Throws it away. Caden Cummings, 5'8", the most dangerous weapon they have because of what he can do from the three-point line. His three-point shot is fouled, so he'll go to the line for 3. With $1:22 to go. Hey, big thank you to the Forge on the square. Every game that we do for the Rough Riders, whether it be girls, the guys, regardless of the sport, we talk about the importance of staying in shape and how beautiful and aggressive a place. It's right on the square. It's overlooking the courthouse. It's beautiful. But inside, the music is rocking and the atmosphere is all about getting you to be your best. It's the Forge. Talk to Danbert Collum on the square. And all 3 go in, and it's close. It's at 29. I'm sorry, 2 of them go in. He's about to try the third one. If he hits it, it'll be a 30-point deficit. It was a 10, 11-point game, a 24-13 game, and now it is a 30-point game. The Riders have scored 4.
All right, minute 10 to go. Riders trying to set something up.
Jalen Moore, the field general.
They'll get it inside, but we just have been unable to finish. Part of that is, I mean, Bullard is just, they got some height and length.
And they know what to do with it. They go inside. This time they pass it back out. And Moore gets it to Cooks. Cooks with an athletic move, but there's just too many arms. And he can't make the shot, and it's a 1 shot and the rebound. Effective defense. And from the corner, another 3-point try is nothing but net from Cord Karanek. And it's a 50-17 ball game with 23 seconds to go.
Riders going to moving the ball around, trying to get it inside, and it's going to be
tipped. Pass is tipped. And setting up another 3-pointer for Cummings. He misses it. And that ends the quarter. The third quarter has been the quarter of doom and death for both Rough Rider teams. It certainly was here in the gentlemen's game. We'll be back for the fourth quarter.
Over the years, most of us have collected a lot of stuff, but where is all that stuff? Down home. So when it starts piling up, you go with down home storage, climate-controlled place for your down home stuff.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
All right, Riders are going to inbound and start the fourth period down big. We'll see if we can get some momentum here and finish strong.
Passing it around. And a good look from the corner. Barnes misses. Most of his three-point shots have been a little short, hitting the front rim, bouncing off. Karanick, big pass over to Lambert. Now back to Karanick. Here comes Karanick again. Out to William McCord. Oh, defense almost got him, but not quite. And look, the center is not going quietly. It's battling all the way to the floor. When it goes out of bounds, last touch by a defender. We are a minute into the final quarter. Long outlet pass to Lambert. Back to Karanick. Sorry, 13 is, yeah, well, it's Cord and Cage Karanick. Both Karanick boys are in. Almost got the pocket picked, but McCord keeps control. 13, careless pass,
Yep.
and it's a turnover.
Not sure why he chose to try to pass that. He should have gone up and
Yeah,
took the
kind of
shot.
enjoying time. Cord, Karanick, and Cage Karanick, both in the game, the Karanick boys.
What numbers are they?
13 and 21. But for center, it's to Caden Cooks, who's played almost the whole game. And Zy Barnes. Over to Kalen Barnes, and we had
Kalen lost something.
Something fell out. It looked like a comb. I try to give it back to him. And he pitches it over to Coach Davis. Say, keep my comb for me.
That was a comb?
I don't look,
I don't know,
look
some
like
kind of, he's got some protective gear on. It fell off the hip, I'm not sure. Oh, nice move.
Yeah, the nicest offensive move of the game, Jacalyn Barnes, the junior, gets the points to fall for the Riders, 50-19. Nice ball movement by Cage Karanick, and he dumps it off to Lambert for an easy two, and Bullard answers back. Timeout, I believe, center.
I'm not sure. We'll see how they mark it here. What, you want to take a quick break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
It is Rough Rider time.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
The Friday night lights are shining, and we are teaching driving. CDL Training Academy is your resource to a better career. Come and get trained and get tested right here in Henderson, Texas. CDL Training Academy. Visit our Henderson, Texas office or online at cdllearn.com.
All right, Riders have the basketball. Under 6 minutes to go here.
And you see McCord knock the pass away from behind. Gives Bullard the ball. McCord has it again with about a 10, 12 footer, and it goes in.
Yeah, nice elevation.
Everybody on the team can shoot, Shire.
Lucky we didn't get another foul there. We had
Moore kind of had his arm out on his drive. Comes back out, pass carelessly. Pass to Cooks. Cooks didn't see it. Unforced error. Patrick Moore, the senior, comes in for Jalen Moore, the sophomore. And Caden Cooks sits. Jordan Evans comes in. Philip Montoya in for the Panthers. A good drive. No look pass, and I believe that was Cade Craig wasn't ready for it.
So here we go, about to go under 5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Jacaden over to Zacharias. Zai to Patrick Moore to get Caden Cooks for three, and it's short. Rebound, Riders had a shot at it, but controlled by Bullard. That's Cage Karanek. Over to Luke Alexander, who drives. And good defensive play by Jordan Evans, who gets the ball and bounces off the foot of Bullard. After the game, we will have a brief Aurora Concepts post-game show where we will visit about the game. We may visit with our player of the game. But we kind of agree that needs to be a short one.
Yeah. So here we go, 4.5 to go.
Well, just good defense
and there's a turnover. But it's going to go right back to the Riders, though.
Yeah, Jacalyn Barnes couldn't get around Karanek. Clumsy pass, and it's controlled by Bullard. Long outlet pass to Cade Craig, who controls it. Goes up for the Euro pass. It's off of a Rider hand, off of a Bullard hand, off of a Rider hand. And the student section tells you what you need to know. It's Bullard ball, 3:55 to go. The three-point shot is in from Cade Craig, who gets the ball. It's not bad defense. He got open for the outlet pass. He took it, didn't even dribble. Quick shot and made it. You're going to win some games if you can do that. 57-19. Rough Riders are looking at the possibility of a 40-point defeat as timeout is called. We'll keep it here as I say thank you to our winter sponsors. The Rough Rider soccer team is already practicing and has played some tournament ball and has won way more games than they've lost. I have the maestro in my English class.
Yes.
So for both Rough Rider and Lady Rider basketball and soccer, our sponsors are Andrews Construction, the original Lady Rider sponsor. Tomlin Insurance, right there at the four-way stop. It's a long tradition of excellence with new folks to bring you good coverage with great prices. Down Home Storage, and Mr. McDonald is a sponsor of the Rough Riders and of the Shelbyville Dragons. It's got a great place down there where you can store your stuff. It's climate controlled and safe. And Bird Forestry, helping industry and the environment cooperate and get along. It's absolutely important work they do for the industry of East Texas. Bird Forestry backs the Riders.
Yeah, we may need to try to slip in a couple of extra soccer matches in the coverage because we need to enjoy the maestro.
Yeah, in his senior year, he's a special. He may be the best team athlete that we have. We had some good football players this year with some good stats, but if you're looking for the one team player that's liable to make the most difference, the maestro may be him.
Yes.
Ball inbound. Riders still trying to figure something out, see if they can finish strong. But Bullard's defense has been continuous. Had a shot at 3 points, got the rebound, and a drive, boy, and did you see that? What great defense from a much smaller player. Ball was loose, recovered by center, and 2 passes later, they pass it out of bounds. Yeah, Philip Montoya just made that defensive play. Riders come away with no points. 3 minutes left. Cade Craig to Alexander, back to Craig. Yeah, let's try another 3, he says. And this was an air ball, but it's a rebounded air ball. We'll call it a pass. Passing the ball around. Luke Alexander drives, and he gets it to Cade Craig with the reverse layup. And that's pretty. It's a 40-point game, 59-19. 2.5 minutes left.
Riders still trying to figure out something offensively.
And even if they only figured it out for a couple of minutes, it would be nice to see him. The jumper from Ishmael Jackson off the back of the rim. And one possession, one-shot possession. It's Bullard now at 2 minutes. From way downtown, Montoya takes the shot. From way past the Dr. Collard three-point line, no good. And it goes out of bounds.
Should be. I think that's off the Rough Riders.
I think it was.
With the Panther basketball.
With the ball going out of bounds, and the Riders just kind of helped it go out. Travel called on Bryson Nick, so the Rough Riders will get it that way. Just under 2 minutes. Jacqueline Barnes. Directing traffic, knows what he wants, tries to drive, goes up, has a shot, no good. And poor Patrick Moore goes up for the rebound, and he knocks it all the way down his leg and out of bounds. Just couldn't quite control it. $1:30 to go. Bullard moves the ball around well, and it's slapped out of bounds by Jacqueline Barnes. Good defensive play. And the student section is upset by something.
Either that, or they wanting to see some particular player score, perhaps.
No, maybe so. So
we've been on that side where we had guys we put in that we wanted to see them get a basket.
Yeah, that's true. Jalen Moore comes back in. Substitutes for Quincy Simmons. Throwing the ball around with 75 seconds left. And number 4, Bryson Nix takes a three-pointer. Barnes with the rebound. And Montoya just gets in his way. He finally gets the ball back, puts it up a long two-pointer and clangs off the back. And Bullard controls the rebound. Down under a minute. They tried to foul, and the referees were going, let's just not call it. And then they call it. The first foul of the quarter.
Yeah, how about that?
Either team with 44 seconds. And William McCord will try to make it more than a 40-point game from the Chris Mayfield free throw line. He misses the first one. 44 seconds to go in the game.
So a disappointing night for the Rough Riders, hoping to come in and start district off a little better.
With a little bit of a spark, but Bullard took the spark away in the third quarter and never gave it back. Pretty close game. Same with the girls. Pretty close game at halftime, a 6-point game, and then suddenly it was just blown wide open by the end of the third.
This is crazy.
Rough Riders take the shot. That's Jalen Moore, who misses from the free throw line. 24 seconds. Montoya for three, misses. Long rebound by Ishmael. He goes up for the shot. Difficult shot, no good. And it's Bullard's ball. I think Jackson touched it while his foot was out of bounds. Nick Lambert with the ball, throws it in to number 4, and they say enough's enough. And that will end the ball game. We'll stick around as we make sense of this one in the Aurora Concepts postgame show coming up.
Everybody, welcome back. It was too much to not enough as the Rough Riders get blown out here in Bullard. It was a close game until the third period for both ladies and the fellas. Third period was just terrible. So the Lady Riders recovered and kept it played even from then on.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's right. It wasn't close, but the fourth quarter was even. The fourth quarter for the Riders was not, as the second half just totally belonged to Bullard.
Yeah.
But here's something to smile about, even though now it's certainly not true, as I take a shot of the Rough Rider side of the stands. There were a lot of Rough Rider fans.
There's some right there.
Yeah, right there. The number 1 Rough Rider fan in all time, Ms. Butler. Yeah, and they came and made the trip. A lot of Rough Riders made the trip. This is a team that's struggling, and they made it anyway. And Bullard is about as far as you'll ever travel.
That's right.
So that's something to smile about. Our player of the game, our Center Motor Company player of the game, is hard to find one. There really wasn't they all hustled. They all did that, and none of them could get their shots to drop.
We just couldn't get the shots to drop.
So we are going to say that our player of the game is Rowdy the Rough Rider. For the spirit of the competitive defense that Hiram Harrison wants, they all did that. None of them distinguished themselves offensively, so let's just say the Rough Rider defense is our player of the game.
That sounds good.
That's brought to you by Center Motor Company. We will hear from them, and we'll be right back. And Wyndham Family Dental, who brought us something to smile about. And then we will wrap up here from Bullard.
Nobody wants to be sick, but at least at Aurora Concepts, being sick is easy. From their spacious waiting room to their experienced and friendly staff, they care about you, they listen to you, they're here for you. From start to finish, that's the experience at Aurora. At Wyndham Family Dental, it's always about family. Their family welcomes you. Their family takes care of you. At Wyndham Family Dental, it comes down to this.
If you have something to smile about, smile.
Welcome back, folks. It's the Aurora Concepts postgame show. It's always fun to come talk about a game when we kick somebody's booty, but it's a tough that's a tough assignment to come talk to us, Coach. We appreciate you.
Oh,
The class showed to come talk about when things just don't go our way.
What's on your mind?
Didn't go our way at all. We didn't play well on defense. Seemed like we're struggling offensively. But I'm mostly disappointed by the defensive effort.
Okay. It didn't offensively. It looked like they were doing nice things. Just it was the same thing with the girls, but basket didn't fall.
We couldn't make shots. Right. We couldn't make baskets. Nothing they did. I think we just we just got to get better offensively, defensively, all around.
And what's the main takeaway defensively? What will you tell them is the main thing that you wish they'd done better?
Well, we just got to get tougher. We can't let our guys score. We knew they were good shooters from the outside, and we told them, if you get beat on the drive, stay with your guy on the strong side because they'll make the pass across to the strong side and they'll hit some threes. And we helped off too far, and then they kicked it out exactly what we told them to do, and they knocked down some threes.
Yeah. I want to talk more philosophically. We've been doing this for over a decade and a half. We've been covering this, and we were talking about this on the drive up. We've, in my opinion, and I can think of, out of all those years, we've only had one season that I can recall when we weren't at the top of the district.
Right.
And I think the same thing happened that year. Is that we just lost a lot of guys, and this is a lot of new guys.
A lot of
coming
new guys,
out there.
a lot of young guys. I started a couple of sophomores and some guys who hadn't played varsity, so some inexperienced guys. J.K. Barnes is the only one that's back that played on the varsity team, and he's trying to bring them all together, but it's just a different vibe right now.
Yeah. We're paying our dues. I mean,
we are.
every now and this. So at least hope you're going to tell these guys to remember this because in a couple years from now.
I think next year these guys will be pretty good. I just wish the best for them.
Well,
I just got to keep working them.
Yeah.
We'll be along. We'll watch the progress, and we'll see you get better each week.
That's what I'm looking forward to seeing, coaches, as we progress through district.
Right.
Seeing whatever happens on the scoreboard happens on the scoreboard, but seeing these guys getting your defensive concepts, putting the ball in. It just seems like Bullard was, at least on the inside, was pretty long.
Yeah.
And they contested every single shot, I think.
They did. And they did a good job. Coach Lee does a good job with those guys over there. And hats off to them. But we got to get better. We got to fix us.
Rusk comes Tuesday.
Rusk coming to town Tuesday. So,
we'll see you then.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks, Coach.
That's Coach who came over, and we were going to give him a walk. He said, nope. No walk. Appreciate that a bunch. Thanks to our post-game sponsors, Wyndham Family Dental, Camp Uwani, and our title sponsor, Aurora Concepts. We'll see you in Rusk on Tuesday. Until then, nothing but net. We thank you for watching the Aurora Concepts postgame show. We have a big thanks to our postgame sponsors, Dairy Queen, Wyndham Family Dental, Wiggins Family Farms, Center Motor Company, JBA Financial, and Tammy Steptoe Realty. And of course, Aurora Concepts, who says, let us take care of you. Stay tuned for the Batters Law Firm final scoreboard live from the Bowles Feed Blimp. We'll see you next week. Until then, it's first down and 7 days to go.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Pinewood Sports Network, an affiliate of NETSN. God bless America, God bless our troops, and God bless each and every one of you.